Welcome to this week's Walk and Talk as a recording of this Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. February's gone. We are in the month of March, almost in spring. And with that comes April, right around the corner, getting our newest arcade one up, X-Men 97. I'm going to get into why you can get X-Men 97 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, why you can have both, and kind of reference it with a couple other cabinets out there. And I want to touch briefly on the rumored Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cab we could see from Arcade 1-Up, and Tron's back in stock. It's about to hit Target, just opened a couple of minutes ago, just after 8 o'clock Sunday morning. And who else is back is Mr. Fox. It's been a few weeks, seems like forever, since we stopped by. I believe the last time we hung out, you were all decked out with Turtles in Time. We had the machine behind you, your hat, and the shirt. We're gonna run into Target and maybe find a giveaway. Giveaway number 5. 6 giveaways total. The 6th giveaway is the mini MVSX. We need one more week. We'll see you next week, Mr. Fox. And I just want to say to watch your Circle app. Spend I believe four qualifying purchases of 80 or more, so 4 separate trips by March 23rd. Get another $20 in Circle, so those do add up. I just saw this. Look at Garfield. Adventure Time. Kelly's asking how much. 16 bucks. I think we're gonna get it. Like I said, guys, 4 qualifying trips, 80 or more. I'm trying to read this. And get that $20. I can do it, and I won't. Yeah, definitely gonna pick up this size large, 60/40, perfect fit. It's still early in the morning. I can, but I won't. So that's exactly what it says. Yeah, we're gonna pick it up, size large. Garfield. Kelly for the win. What socks you picking out?
Care Bear.
That is awesome. How much?
$4.
And I still have hopes that coming to Target weekly, yeah, we got Garfield for sure, that we're gonna come across some Arcade 1-Up countercades, but not seeing anything. But when you do go to Target, just kind of mosey around this area, because this is exactly where they'd be. They saw those Xbox fridges, and I saw this in California, the Halo helmet, working their way to Wisconsin. But this would be the area for some of those countercades if they do show up again. Changing their theming over here was Spider-Man. At the end, they still have a couple of Spider-Man toys over here, some turtles. But this is totally new, getting closer to spring. Let's see what we have in the action figures, if there's anything new. This Bumblebee's new, seen him, but that's not what we're looking for. DC. We do have more Ghostbusters. We have Ray, Winston. So Egon and Peter Venkman are not here. I did pick up a Peter Venkman last week. Only one I ever saw. That's about it. I did see a Magneto X-Men 97 pop figure. Funko Pop. Debating picking that one up. I'm afraid that as we go to more places today, I'll see something better. I might hold off on it. Now, they do have a sale on some of their WWE. It's hard not to say WWF, isn't it? Ultimate Warrior. See the Hulkster. Scott Steiner. The Iron Sheik. So, $345, $495. A couple of bucks off. Andre the Giant. Can't always bypass the wrestlers. I was over here. I just want to point out that the Tuscan Warrior is 50% off. Down from $27.99 to $13.99. So if you're looking for this, I don't know why the other ones aren't, but they are running the sale on him. I think I did find the next giveaway for Nostalgia Power for next Saturday. Over by the Hot Wheels, they're $1.19 each. Kind of trying to stick with the Batmobiles. We have the Batman and Robin, the George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell Batmobile. Look at him right there. Actually, can you? I thought there'd be a little Batman in there, kind of false advertising there, but it does look pretty cool. Just gave away Batman the Animated Series. I believe I bought it from this Target. It was a purple Batmobile, and that was 5 out of 5. This is 2 out of 5. So the next giveaway, Saturday mornings, the Bad Guy Mike Worley's channel, Batman and Robin Batmobile. I almost said Batman Forever. The Big Book Spider-Man trivia almost got me. You know, they do this on purpose. You're walking out, you're ready to check out, and you see stuff like this. It's tempting. You see what I mean? Mad, spoof Star Wars, Star Trek. The at game Star Trek. I was talking about this. I don't know if it was Nostalgia Power or on the live stream for the Turtles in Time online play. I'm not liking the at games. I don't like what they did. Maybe they should have just left it alone. I don't know. We really needed something more like the OG or Next Generation, didn't we? Yeah, Mad. When's the last time you picked up a Mad magazine? Why would you get X-Men 97 if you already had Marvel vs. Capcom 2? And I just want to point something out. It is roughly 11:08 Central Time, Sunday morning. There's somebody on. Now when you go into the live, there is a couple different rooms to go into. Try this again. I just picked the East, so there was one person in East. We'll go to West. See if anyone is in the lobby. Well, there was one person in the East. The lobbies are never dead, especially in Capcom games. It's a good cabinet to have. Why? If I have this, which I do, you can see NFL Blitz, NBA Jam, Brett Favre, we're in the basement. Am I actually considering X-Men 97 when I already have? These are the same games. We'll go back out of this. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Marvel Superheroes. X-Men Coda. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. And Marvel Superheroes War of the Gems. You're getting the exact same games. But we're not buying this for the games. We're getting it for the luck. X-Men, Simpsons, these are cabinets we grew up with, the nostalgia alone. Just look at all the people online in X-Men right now. And take Galaga for example. The same games on Galaga. Pac-Man, Pac and Pal. I mean, I feel like we're doing reviews here all over again. You know what? It's the same games also that are on Pac-Man XL, or if you have the Pac-Man Deluxe. We just saw the exact same game lineup that Galaga had. So why do we need the same cabinets, the same games? Because we're not buying it for the games. We're getting it for the luck. I mean, we have the Pac-Man XL, the Galaga Deluxe. Look at those light up coin doors. X-Men 97 is practically X-Men 92. It's the same animation, the same artwork. This is what I remember a lot about the 90s. It was this show. This, I watched every season. I love X-Men. And not just X-Men, superheroes in general, but X-Men was a huge part of my childhood. I don't think I bought the NBA Jam Countercade for that authentic arcade look. It's to play some of the best basketball games that I remember. NBA Jam, Tournament Edition, NBA Hang Time. In this form factor at home, like to play those arcade ROMs. I know X-Men 97 is not arcade accurate, but it's the artwork. And the same thing goes for NBA Jam. Like the OG, this is the first NBA Jam we saw from Arcade 1-Up. It's not identical to an arcade. It resembles, it doesn't have to be perfect, I mean, along with Big Buck Hunter. This one has a riser. This isn't the deluxe. The marquee doesn't light up, but you're getting it for the nostalgia because you played these games. Same goes for something like X-Men 97. We're not getting this for the identical look. It resembles it. It doesn't even have a coin door. It's to take us back to a certain time. That's what all these do. We've all joked around all week about the stool you could get for X-Men 97 from Arcade 1-Up. Like the new release. The new release is X-Men 97. Like this cabinet. It's a rehash. It is no different than anything we're seeing here. These are all rehashes. Started with these. Worked their way to the Deluxe or the XL. Right here. Riser. No riser. Rehash. The same with X-Men 97. This artwork. We went over the games earlier. This is what I remember as a kid. This was a great series. And to bring that home, even though it's not identical, there's no arcade like this, it's the nostalgia. Having Class of 81 Deluxe, having Ms. Pac-Man on the side, Galaga on the other, does that mean you can't get the Galaga cabinet? Absolutely not. First of all, the games list is different than what we went over earlier. You get the Ms. Pac-Man. Now, would you still get the Ms. Pac-Man Deluxe? Yes, if you wanted the black. We all know we're going to get the blue XL eventually. If we want the Deluxe, we got to go black. But you could have both of these. You could have Galaga, Pac-Man, because it's the look. It's no different than getting Joust if you have the Mortal Kombat 2 30th or the Deluxe, because you're getting a completely different look cabinet. Same games, same great taste. It's okay to have both. And check this out. The cards are actually smaller. So we have the original cards, Class 81 Deluxe, and now a smaller. Could they be changing their kiosk here? Could we see some new stuff at Best Buy? This is interesting. They don't have it for Big Buck Hunter, Wheel of Fortune, Casino Cade, or the Infinity Game Boards. Actually, just for Class of 81. It's actually a thicker card, but you can see it doesn't take up as much space. You know what, I've always said that I would love to have this. Now, originally, when these first showed up in stores, we saw other things. We saw X-Men, we saw Turtles in Time. Like, they obviously changed the track mode, call it, if you will, playing here to kind of keep up with the newer stuff, the newer Deluxes, the Infinity Game Boards. But yeah, this is changing. This would be really cool to have. It'd be cool to see what actually is different on here. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. It's two different sizes. And I was just kind of staring here. Look at, it pauses. Watch this. We're gonna run into it, and it just kind of, like right there, it freezes. Now when it goes through its track mode, I wonder if something's changing over here. Let's wait for the next one. Right there, look at, either he's that excited, or yeah, there's something going on with this. Now, even though I have Golden Axe, I'm still on the Golden Axe watch, and according to Best Buy, as of Sunday today, the deal ends, the $449, which we've seen this sale for like 2 months now, will end. So it's either gonna go back up to $549, stay at $449, or actually drop lower. Be interesting to see what happens with this. Doing it with X-Men too, so you know, they just create the FOMO, the fact that X-Men's still available, they drop it down, then they put it back up to full price. So when it comes back down again, you know, you run into those circumstances where it's possible at any one of these sales now, X-Men could sell out. Fast and Furious was just down to $4.99. The best we saw was $3.99, and it's back up to full price, $5.99. So, you know, we play these mind games with the retailers, just like this. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, $5.99. But if you decide to pre-order X-Men 97, the same games, it's $100 cheaper. So it's like at games all over again. You go in early, you save $100, you wait, you know it's going to be more after the launch, April 26th. Like, if you decide to wait, we all say we're never pre-ordering again. Pre-order price, guarantee you, save $100. Like, it's tempting. And something else tempting, and what we brought up in the intro, was Tron is showing back up at Best Buy again for $699.99. Comes with the stool. And actually I clicked on here a couple of days ago and I got an email from Best Buy saying, did you forget something or what, whatever they say to like try to sales pitch you into buying it. I didn't get that from Turtles when I click on it. Of course, I probably tried to order it right then and there, but it actually might be legit this time. Like, comparing it to Turtles in Time, Tron is indeed in stock at Best Buy for $6.99. It's a steep price. I'd pick Tron up. I don't know about $6.99. Maybe $3.99? I mean, they're not going to give these things away, but it's a very tempting cabinet, isn't it? Yeah, Best Buy has Tron again. No other retailer, which the only concerning thing about that is the fact that Best Buy is the only one who has it. Is it real? So if you decide to put an order in, it might get canceled, but that's all you can really do. So right around the corner from all those arcade one-ups are their action figures at the home Best Buy. There's the doors we walked in. There's some over here. There's some right here. And we noticed the last time we were here, the sale on the Super 7 Thundercats figures. Unfortunately, all that remains is Ghost Jaga and Mumra the Ever-Living. I wanted to get Lionel Hook Mountain Ice. I thought that would be a good giveaway. That's why I didn't pick up anything at Target. I'm like, we'll probably come to Best Buy. I'm debating between Mumra. I just don't know. I don't know if Mumra's a good giveaway. What's bumming out here is you don't see all these guys, and we've stated before that you got to go to like GameStop to find some of these. Like, all these guys on the top weren't at Best Buy. These are different. So is this a wave 2? Okay, so this is wave 2. Or maybe it's even wave 3. Like, they're not even showing up on here because Ghost Jaga here is not the one we're seeing. I don't know if this is a good giveaway. They also have Sunman here. It does have a sale, $8.99. Sunman, the greatest hero of them all. He's tempting too. I don't know, have we done a Masters of the Universe? I almost want to get this just for the art on the box, but I don't know, guys. I feel maybe I'm gonna chance it. We're gonna go one more place to see if we find something, but yeah, I can't settle for either one of those. Right next to Best Buy's Master Z's, saw all the patio furniture right here in the parking lot. Do you think they haul that out every day, or do you think they leave that out here? Not these are too big. But these, do you think these just sit out here all night? It'd be a lot of work hauling those in and out, wouldn't it? If I wasn't lactose intolerant, I'd be stoked about the Shamrock Shake is back. Welcome to McDonald's. We got a new, okay, so here's the chicken nuggets. This is what I want to say, savory chili McDonald's sauce. So this is what I wanted to try here. I'm not really a sauce guy when it comes to the nuggets, but I thought, we were right down from Best Buy, and we stop here and check them out quick. Okay, savory chili McDonald's sauce. Tap for McDonald's and add McDonald's sauce. Let's try it. Let's just get a 10-piece chicken nuggets, and I'm just gonna get it by itself. I wanted to try this out. Savory chili. Okay, so a 10-piece chicken nuggets, $4.89. Corner K, don't roast me for not using the app, but I just wanted to see this. I wanted to come inside here and check this out. So we're getting 2 chili sauces, the 10-piece nugget. I'm gonna add this order. Maybe next time I got a coffee in the car, just eat them here. It's pretty windy outside. 5:13. I know I'm overpaying, but guys, just want to document all this. Savory chili, 10-piece nuggets. We have a comic on the bag. Kind of like this. I don't know if that's Mayor McCheese or, it is cool seeing the Hamburglar like brought back in McDonald's. They're doing that with the Big Mac. Oh yeah, you can, it's like staring at the back side of the cereal, isn't it? And we have some theming on the 10-piece nuggets. And the savory chili sauce. They just gave me one. I thought there was 2 on there. Okay, they gave me 2. We have 2 savory chilies and the nuggets. It's always a fan of just eating these plain, but yeah, we'll just see what this is all about. Always fun stopping at a McDonald's. We'll open this up. Guys, I'll see if I like it. I might not like this, might have been a mistake, but I thought it'd be something different we could add to the video. So here's the sauce right here. I'm dumping it all over my hands. Kind of there we go. Try it. Does have a kick. It's not bad. Again, sauce isn't really my thing. It kind of looks like barbecue sauce in a way. But yeah. I want to thank Mike Headshake TV for recommending this. Said, hey, you should try it. Pretty good. Michael B. Game Genie just posted a video about speculating, very thin speculation, about a new Turtles arcade from Arcade Went Up. Kind of a better look of that arcade, and if you notice, you have that Raw Thrills logo on the left-hand side. The thing about this is you see Nickelodeon, you don't see Konami. This is a very, I think it's better than a thin speculation. I think it's kind of likely this is what we would see from Arcade One Up. Because when you go to places, when you go to malls that have arcades, something you're always gonna see is Raw Thrills. And now retailers, I mean, we've been talking about this, Big ED, Michael B. the Game Genie. I brought it up that, you know, when we go to places, that's what people remember. That's what they see nowadays. They're not thinking the whole retro arcades. They're thinking Raw Thrills. So that Turtles cab, Raw Thrills, is something you would see at a mall. You know, restaurants, resorts. It's rare to just come across stuff that just NAMCO. There's no Raw Thrills on here. There's no Raw Thrills on something like this. Actually, right in this corner is where POW, Prisoner of War, SNK used to sit, right next to this Pac-Man arcade party, multi-cade. You can see the games that are on here. It's gonna be more rare to find stuff like this in the future. You're gonna see more of this stuff. You're gonna see claw machines. And you're gonna see these types of Galaga 15 feet high with the Raw Thrills logo. Let's stop at another familiar place, just to kind of wrap up my theory, what Michael B's theory on Turtles, why I agree with it, and how it's very similar, comparable, sorry for the wind, to X-Men 97. Yeah, at games, why couldn't we have gotten this? This is what we all wanted, like, man, just staring at the Enterprise. This would be so cool to have a pinball. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Dare I say, the best Enterprise of them all. Oh, and I was gonna say, when we were at I'm at another Target. When we were at the Target in California, they had Bebop and Rocksteady, and seeing the Turtles, if we were looking at any of the Turtles, you don't see Bebop and Rocksteady on the bottom, which is really interesting. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This one's here. Did a lot of Turtles for giveaways. As much as I want to get this for the giveaway, out of the 6, going to be 6, two of them were Turtles. So I think we're kind of good with Turtles as far as the giveaway, but not from Arcade One Up. My gosh, and they have Sesame Street Super 7. Look at the count. He goes 1, haha, 2. We have Bert, Ernie. Oh man, that is cool. I mean, they just, gosh, they just know how to get us, don't they? The other Target, the first one, didn't have this one. This one still has it. The one we were at earlier changed that artwork. So I mean, I'm used to seeing this walking up by the action figures. We'll see, and this was 50% off at the other Target. So I wonder if it's different at certain Targets, or if one of them is just run. They have $14.99. They have Egon, Winston, Ray, almost all four. Another Egon. Yeah, we did Ghostbusters. I want to get X-Men 97. I got to be 100%. I came here to get an X-Men 97. We've been talking about it. New low price, down from $10.99 to $9.99. You have Cyclops. I don't know if like this is what's left. You have Cyclops and 3, you know, giant-sized Wolverines. Not sure I like, and they still have the 5-pack. Unfortunately, the X-Jet has sold out. They did clearance that out. But yeah, I was kind of thinking getting an X-Men 97, but not in love with either one of these. Okay, it is 50% off, so that was just in the wrong location. So you come around the back side, all the Targets are the same. You have the 2 rows of the action figures. 50% off Tusken Warrior. So if you're interested in this one, $13.99. Also, it's like Lando's 50% off at $7.49. This is what I was talking about. You flip around the back side of the Turtles, you don't see Bebop and Rocksteady on the far bottom, like you see on either one of those packages. So it's different. I wonder why that was. We do have a ton of Turtles here. Some of the OG. I see Leonardo way on the bottom. Oh guys, check this out. Thundercats Classic. The Thunder Tank. See what was behind it. Are there more than one? Man, this is cool. I never had the Thunder Tank. I don't know if this is a giveaway. This might be for me. Guys, you gotta stop at Target. They have, I didn't see this at the first one today. Of course, I wasn't really looking too much into the Hot Wheels. Only for like the Batmobiles. I was more over on this side. Didn't really check out much anything else, but the Thunder Tank. Gosh darn it, I'm walking away with this. Went back to the collectibles over here, and Joker was sitting right in the front, and I pulled him out. It's the only one. I did pick up the Superman. I do have him at home. When I saw this, I go, unless I don't see anything better, I'm coming back. This is gonna be our 5th giveaway. I'm going with the Joker. I wanted to go Marvel, I wanted to go X-Men 97. But that logo, this is too good to pass up. Look at the back side. Yeah, it's exactly where the Joker would be hanging out. Okay, so we're getting the Thunder Tank. It's coming up at $6.49. And our giveaway, number 5, Toonie Comics from NECA, the Joker. It's like that Batman logo. You don't see too many of those Batman logos with the yellow behind. And the Joker's coming up at $14.99. That's the same price that I paid for my Superman. And my Target that I go to, where Mr. Fox lives, doesn't have these plastic. I like these plastic carts. These are awesome. This is the Target that Kelly used to go to when I first met her. And I always like coming here because of those carts. Right, pretty much the edge of Brookfield, Wisconsin. And just like Dave & Buster's, what are we gonna find here? Newer arcades and one certain brand. I love coming here. I know there's just so much going on, but like everything they have is so big. It's just like that Galaga we just saw. There's the Pac-Man Royale, Battle Royale. They're like 15 feet tall. Like, it's crazy. I mean, we see those older games. We see Pawn, we see Pac-Man. We just see them in a completely different form factor, and they got to be seeing the same thing that customers coming to Dave & Buster's are seeing, and that's where it's all going. Different types of games, raw thrills types of games. Look at the marble. In the Ninja Turtles game, I was actually kind of hoping we'd find it here. Offhand, I don't ever remember seeing it, the trips that we made here. But Injustice, being a raw thrills game, Warner Brothers property, Arcade 1-Up's relationship with both Mortal Kombat, Big Buck Hunter, Fast and Furious, these are likely. I mean, just kind of expect to see some of this stuff. It's really interesting if you think about it. Like we kind of thought that in the past, and the more and more we go getting new stuff, seeing how X-Men 97 is, just imagining if we did get a Turtles, it would be the Raw Thrills Turtles. It's really likely that that's the direction Arcade 1-Up goes. It's just kind of a friendly reminder that, you know, if there's something you have your eye on, like Tron, Golden Axe, anything available right now, X-Men, maybe you pick it up. Because I think seeing those displays at the Home Best Buy earlier, the Riser NBA Jam, the Riser Big Buck Hunter, might be just kind of a reminder of, you know, going once, going twice, raw thrills. I like this Pawn. This is cool. Like I just kind of on my way out, right next to the Pac-Man Battle Royale, and yeah, this is cool. All the lights, just draws you to it. Like they could make Pawn work in 2024 at a Dave & Buster's, a Pac-Man Battle Royale. They could make home arcades last. As much as we want other stuff, it will be there. It's there now. It's there for us to take right now, and what happens in the future, you know, happens, and we'll just have to ride it out and see what that really is. But one thing's for sure, Arcade 1-Up needs to sell cabinets, and everything in here is what people are accustomed to, they're used to, and when they go places like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, they go on Kohl's online, they could see this in the very near future from Raw Thrills. It's a cheap license. I think it works for both parties. We'll see, but I think that if we do get a Turtles cab, as much as I don't want to admit it, it's going to be the Nickelodeon, a newer Turtles arcade, not the OG or Turtles in Time. That's, of course, they don't patch things up with Konami. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, the video made sense, and I watched it, and it made me really think that we saw this coming with X-Men 97. And, you know, Turtles is Turtles, and you know, if you want to get any more Marvel, it's not Sega Spider-Man. The train is coming through. You know, when I pulled in here, I was hoping that the train would be coming through. This is a perfect spot. It's amazing every time we go to Best Buy. Most of the time the alarm goes up, I'm trying to get out of the wind. And when we come here, the train comes through. Well, we'll see what happens. Next week's Walk and Talk, I want to talk about upgrading some of your cabinets. And it's something that I've been thinking about. We'll get into that in a week from now. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, and like I said, I never had the Thunder Tank before. I just noticed those teeth in the front. This was cool. We have the Lion-O Hook Mountain Ice figure. It doesn't really sit that well, so maybe I'll just kind of put him behind my Hall of Justice. We can do anything together picture. It's my X-Men Tiger. So yeah, it's a good spot here. The OG Turtles. Looks good. Yeah, but get used to this Nickelodeon and that newer Turtles logo. Like, I really think Michael B's onto something. You have the original Turtles and you've come across the Turtles in Time, like you could have both. Because it's the art. Like, even though the games are the same, it's the same thing. It's like what we talked about, Golden Axe. I actually opened up a spot here. The pinball's next. And the giveaway, just follow me on Instagram, PD7 Lucky's Gym. Comment on the Joker, prize number 5. And a week from now, I'll pick a comment and you could win the Joker. Guys, that's what we're doing. We're recreating an arcade, and there's nothing wrong with having the same games. We're looking for different looks. Just like X-Men. I think I'm getting X-Men 97, guys.